Hello, you gorgeous Scorpios, and welcome back to your messages through from a spirit. And this is for July 2025. If you're new to our channel, hello, you're very welcome. My name is Linda Williams, and I'm from Australia. And as I said, today we are talking to spirit and asking for some guidance from them for July 2025 for all you beautiful Scorpios. Now, as you know, we always start off with one mystery card that we look at the end of the reading from the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck. Now, we only ask for one. As Spirit chooses it, but she's actually thrown out two. So do you want me to take the two? Two for Scorpio. That doesn't happen very often because this deck's very thick. And so throwing out one or two cards is not easy, but we were obviously meant to see these. And so let's have a look, shall we? We're going to ask Spirit for some guidance for July 2025. We'll make a little bit of room here. The very first card that they're going to give us, Spirit will give us, is the overall energy of the month. So this is for Scorpio, please, for July 2025. And we thank you for your guidance. The overall energy, please. Thank you. And so we have the Seven of Swords. And the first week, it's for Scorpio. We have the Five of Wands. We also have victory. Do you want me to take that? Okay, thank you. The Six of... Okay, thank you very much. First week. Second week, please. Wow, 1, 2 queens. And now we come into the third week of July. What is it you'd like to say? What is it that's going to happen then to us? Another queen. We've got some pretty powerful royalty here. We have the Unity card. That's interesting. Fourth week, we have the King. So we have the King and Queen of Swords here next to each other in the third or fourth week. That's interesting. Now, last one, please. I'm going to shuffle because the last one for the final week of July was Scorpio. Okay, we have the Six of Swords. Well, what an interesting week. A month, rather. What an interesting month. So, Scorpio, let's have a look. What has Spirit given us? So we're also, once we've read these, we're also going to ask for a few cards from the tarot deck. And of course, I always like to ask Spirit for some guidance from my private oracle deck, and these ones here, you will actually interpret them. So this is you working with your intuition. You'll see what I mean if you're new to the channel, what we do. So here we are. We've got the so this is a month of where we're going to have to review some plans. This is about maybe there's more going on than meets the eye in the background of all of this. So this is the time we may have to review things, look at things again, look at things. This is also about timing. Now, it's interesting, Scorpio, 3 of the star signs. Now, you're the seventh one that I've done. And I think 3 of the others that are before you are also being told about timing, about the month of July. So when we look at the Seven of Swords, this is a month where there could be some things going on in the background. And you may have to review things. You may have to go look at things in a different way. You may have to weigh things up differently than you normally would. Let's put it that way. I just feel it's this possible something could show itself in this month that might sort of make you think or feel a bit different. When we get to the first week of July, we do have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is very much about silly little things getting in the way. Conflict, it can be conflict. Wands does represent what we do for a living. It represents our career, our work, but it also represents family too. It's all all together really what we do for a living, for our family and our comfort and support and so on. So there could be a little bit of competition going on around you in the first week of July. However, having said that, there's also a victory here. So we have some good news coming through that could be quite interesting. And it could be a case of there could be a bit of competition going on around you. And also some bothersome details or silly little things that you can't be bothered with, that things get in the way of this victory. Some, you're you're victorious in something, but there's silly little details that could get in the way. So just persevere with that. They're just silly little things, that. But there is, because you've got the victory, the Six of Wands, and then the Five and the Six of Wands. So this is when you've got the Five of Wands is bothersome, silly little details that then lead to the Six, which is the victory. So in the first week of July, you may have to go through some paperwork or stupid stuff that you couldn't be bothered with, but you have to do it because it's going to lead to the victory. The outcome will be the victory. So that's the best way to put it. Now we have two queens here for this. In the second week, we have two queens. Now this is interesting. We have a king and queen of air in the final part of the month. Very interesting month there. So we've got we've got royalty here. So we've got our queen of fire, and we've got our queen so we've got the queen of wands and the queen of cups. So this is quite interesting because I'm actually the Queen of the Cups. So I'm a Scorpio, and I regard myself, I'm the Queen of Water, the Queen of Cups, Cancerians, Scorpio, Pisces. But I also have a bit of fire in me. I also have a bit of the Queen of Wands in me as well. And so I can resonate with this Scorpio, with you being a Scorpio. So in the second week, we are, we're going to have to trust our intuition. And I also am being told that we're going to have to make sure that we stay in control of things as well. So let's talk about the Queen of Wands first. This is about us now being confident. I really feel that we need to be very confident, not to underestimate our power in the second week of July. We need to assert our independence, stand our ground, and be confident in the second week of July, not to be put off by anybody. We need to have faith and trust our intuition as well. We need to know that intuitively we need to be able to read other people and situations, and we're going to do that in the second week of July. So trust your intuition. Trust that Scorpios are very, very intuitive. They're one of the strongest intuitives of all of the 12 signs. And so we just know stuff. We just know stuff. And this is very much about, what I'm feeling, what Spirit is saying is that in the second week, there could be a situation where you just intuitively know better about something or someone, a situation that your intuition is telling you, no, I'm going to stand my ground because I just know. I just know I'm right. I just know something. And this is in the second week, okay, where, yeah. And so be confident, stay confident, handle things in a nice, caring, gentle way. Yes, go with the flow. Be that beautiful Queen of Cups but also don't be afraid to be your Queen of Wands, your Queen of Fire as well in the second week. Be assertive, be strong, and yeah. Now, when we come to the third week, we've got the Hierophant. And we also have the Queen of Swords, and next to her we have the King of Swords. So, and we've also got the Six of Swords. So the second and third week is there's a lot going on. There's an awful lot going on when it comes to our intellect, when it comes to our thoughts, when it comes to movement as well. So the when we look at the Hierophant, so in this deck it says Unity, but it's actually the Hierophant. When it comes to the Hierophant, this is very much about getting advice. It is a support system too, where you are being blessed and guided. This can also be a gift from the universe coming your way in relation to what's going on in the first and second week. So this could be a gift that you're finally, the universe is saying, well, you deserve this, you're going to get it, and that's it. This can also be you looking for some advice, maybe seeking out some sort of advice on the subject that's going on around you in this third week. Um, and it can also be, it could be a week where you might actually finally find your tribe. So I'm being told that to say to you as well, Scorpio, where this could be a week where you may meet some new people that you just really connect really well with them. It's very, very possible. We have the Queen of Swords. And she's also next to this the Hierophant. So the Queen of Swords is all about being objective, strong-minded, focus, not allowing anything or anyone to get in her way. She knows what she's doing. So this is a week of showing your independence. This is a week of staying focused and holding your power, clearing away that no longer suits you. Okay, and also she's got a wonderful sense of humour, this Queen, and so this can also be somebody that might be helping you with this in this month. She could, you could find that you're getting a bit of help from a Queen of Swords. And because this is also, sitting next to the Hierophant, which is help from others. So there could be a female or a male, or, which this is a queen. I feel it's a very strong energy of a female energy, where you could also be getting a bit of help from a Queen of Swords in relation to what's going on in your life at the moment. We have the Six of Swords, which is a wonderful card because this is now things finally moving forward, the end of a difficult situation. It can be travel. Maybe you're thinking of taking a trip. You could get an invitation, but this is very much now moving forward, moving on. The difficulties at last in the past, and a very something to look forward to. Now, the King of Swords, that's also in relation, sitting with the Six of Swords, which is moving forward, the end of difficulty. It's also about speaking up, speaking your mind with confidence. So this is a very confident king, just as the Queen is also very confident. Okay, so this is very much now a time where don't be afraid to speak your truth. Seek out professional advice if you need to. Make sure that you stay very positive and also impartial. This is a very diplomatic, strong king. This is a very diplomatic, strong energy to step into, Scorpio, and the final week of July. So, it's good to be diplomatic. It's good to speak your truth in a very good way because, the two of these together. The one thing we don't want to do is we don't want to upset anybody because Scorpio, can be quite blunt at times, can't we? So this is a time really where we need to stay in the energy of the Queen of Cups, kind, go with the flow. You've got three queens sitting here on the table. These are your personality for July. So, we have the Queen of Fire. She's confident, she's warm, she's intelligent. We have the Queen of Cups. She's tender-hearted, she's empathic and patient, loving. These are the energies that you need to be in July. We've got the Queen of Swords, very independent, experienced, realistic, and also witty. So these three queens are sitting here, and this is your energy when it comes to your power of personality in July, Scorpio. I'm going to ask Spirit to just give us a little bit of information, a little bit more information with our tarot deck. This is very much about career, very much about what's going on in your life when it comes to projects, things, got victory here, projects, moving on, could be moving on from it. I don't feel that I haven't got a lot of energy around relationship, but because we've got this Queen of Cups, it could be. It could, for some of you, it could be moving on from a relationship because we do have the Seven of Swords, which is plans that need to be revised. And there's also this something going on in the background, and the Unity card, which is also seeking out, advice, a mentor. So it could be that, but I feel very strongly for you, Scorpio, this month. This is not so much about your love life. I feel it's more about your career and your life in general, and the moves that you're making this month, the changes that you're trying to make in July 2025. And so I just want to ask Spirit just for a couple of cards from the tarot. And so we have the Five of Pentacles, which is now with the Five of Pentacles, Scorpio, this is very much not realizing that there's help there. This is of course, as we know, Pentacles is our finances. And so there could be some time through this month where you may feel as if things are not going to go your way when it comes to your finances. But in actual fact, that's not true. These people are concentrated too much on what hasn't taken place and not realizing that there's something about to take place and they're not seeing it yet. Okay. Yep. Look, there could be some form of an offer. We were saying before that this wasn't so much about love, but so now Spirit is bringing this subject out for those of you who are going to be affected by this for July. For some of you Scorpios, there could be some form of an offer of some kind or conversation of some kind in relation to love, relationships, and this fellow here, the Four of Cups, this is, he doesn't really, he's not interested. He's really not interested. But what spirit, I just want to ask us, I just want to something else to go with this to give me a bit more. Okay, okay. Oh, lovely. So, Scorpio, look, my guide has asked you not to turn your back on this. The reason I asked for another card is I wanted to make sure that I was seeing this the way that I was meant to, because very often the message of the Four of Cups is that he's not interested. It's like no thanks. But I just felt it wasn't that, and it isn't that. This message here is, well, you're being. This could be somebody coming back from the past saying, "Can we give it another go?" Because we did have some good times. It could be that. But what I'm feeling, is that I need to say to you, not to ignore this. I feel this is an opportunity. I feel this is very much big opportunity coming up around you this month. And look, you've got the sun next to this. So there's some sort of an offer. There's some form of an offer of some kind, or an opportunity here. This is an opportunity. And look at the outcome. So I feel July is going to be very promising for us, Scorpio. Very, very promising. So interesting, isn't it? I can't wait to hear back from you. You must let me know. So the sun is all about sowing of seeds. The sun is new ideas leading to success. The sun is, everything working out well. Everything really working out well. And so that you can move on, take that leap of faith and move forward and see the world. Some of you, because the Six of Swords is also about travel. So this could be some form of an offer of some kind. It could be around money. Because look, this one here, this Five of Pentacles here, they're thinking that they're financially, in a bit of a mess, but really, look at this here. They can't see this coming. And so this could be the offer. Some of you are going to get some form of an offer that could lead to lots of changes in your life and will also travel. And look, there could, if there's a relationship there, if somebody makes it, if somebody says, "Can we go for coffee? Can I take you to dinner?" And you've had your heart broken. You think, I don't know whether I really want to have a relationship. Spirit saying, "No, go for the coffee, go for the dinner." He's saying it's not going to hurt you. It's not. That won't hurt you. You could meet the love of your life. You never know. And so this is where we ask Spirit to give you some guidance, and you intuitively read these cards. I'll give you a little bit of information about them, but this is where Spirit talks to you through my private oracle deck. So this is for you, Scorpio. This what Spirit wants to say to you. Okay. Yes, there's a little bit of inner conflict going on, a little bit of stress and strife around you this month. A little bit of stress and strife. What is this? You need to, if you've got such stress and strife in a situation, a person, whatever, you need to run like crazy. But this is also you being told to get motivated. What is this saying to you? And what is this next one saying to you? This is where Spirit talks to you. Oh, gosh, look at this. Get motivated, get moving, get going, look at the success. So if you want to exercise, if you want to make a move, if you want to run away from someone, do so, because look at the success that's all around you. So we just ask for three more, please. Look, some of you, you've got this stress and strife. Look, this has come out underneath. Some of you, there's something or someone that's getting you very frustrated this month. And this is where you need to take action. You need to get motivated and you need to take action on that or run away from it. Just block it. Just don't have it in your life. And then move forward in a big, successful way. There's some news coming in. There is some news coming in, and that news is a gift from the universe. This is also about communication. This is also about making sure that you communicate properly. This can be about all sorts, anything and everything. This is a very interesting message of me next to the Spirit card, because the Spirit card is also about news coming through, the blessings coming through from the spirit realm. So some good news. It's really, really good news. We have been given the angel of relaxation. Let's let go of desired outcomes and you'll get what you want. The angel of soul love. Time to look at how you value yourself. That's interesting. So we have the angel of relaxation. Everything will fall into place and become clear when it is meant to. So switch off and take it easy for a while, Scorpio. The angel of relaxation has appeared in your reading to help you relax. By keeping your focus fixed on all it is you wish to happen, you are, in a way, preventing the natural flow of events to unfold. Surrender any project or concerns to the angels in the knowing that all is being taken care of. Focus on all you have achieved to date and on all your many blessings. Take time to nurture and pamper yourself and start to do more of those things which nourish your soul instead of worrying about the future. By relaxing and letting go of desired outcomes, you create the space for the angels and the universe to give you what you want. Trust and have faith, Scorpio. Oh boy, that resonates with me. That resonates big time with me. You've got no idea. Angel of soul love, there is a person or a group of people in your life at present who keep putting you down and undervaluing that what you say or do. The angel of soul love realizes this, and this is a painful and hurtful situation for you and has shown up in your reading today to help you work through and heal this issue, Scorpio. From a higher perspective, all happens as an act of love. The people in your life at present are simply here to help you face your own feelings of inadequacy, self-worth, and self-love. That is not to say that you should pat them on the back for making you feel small, sad. Rather, it is the opposite. Stand up for yourself, regardless of what others think or say, and know that you are eternally worthy of love. In essence, you are a wondrous and beautiful being of light and love. You are held in eternal embrace in the soul of creation, loved and valued more than you will ever know. Scorpio, start to have loving thoughts for yourself. You are perfect just as you are. There is no need to change anything about you except for the perception of of what others hold about you. Affirm yourself in many times each day. I am love, I am light. I value and honor myself through my thoughts and through all I say and do. The more I love and value myself, the more love and value I attract from those around me. That, darlings, is the Queen of Swords. Okay, that's the Queen of Swords. I hope this reading has resonated with you, Scorpio. If you'd like to give us a like, that would help the channel. We'd so really appreciate it. If you'd like to subscribe, we'd love to have you on board. So let me know how this has affected you and what's happening in your life in July, and I'll get back to you in the comments. Thank you for being here. Bye-bye.